Hi everyone, it's Mike here, doing something a little different today. I'm basically inviting you to spend an entire evening with me sitting along the riverbank in Saskatoon and watching beavers. What I've done in this video is basically condensed about 45 minutes of time into about 15 minutes of video plus a few minutes of me yammering. So sit back and enjoy as my evening unfolds along the riverbank. Hey, it's me again. Don't worry, I'll get you right back to the beavers. Just wanted to give you a little context of my evening. The beavers at this time of the year are coming out around 5:30 or quarter to 6, and the sun sets around 6:30. So there's not a lot of time. This evening I got down to the river around 5:30 and found Chewbarka already at one of their favorite feeding spots, and he had dragged about 3 or 4 large branches down to the river. So I just set up shop, and typically, once one of the adults has dragged a bunch of trees into the river, other family members will come along. Some nights it's one or two, some nights it's more. And as you'll see, we got quite a group here tonight. So, in any event, right now it's just Chewbarka chewing bark off that tree, and actually he's going to be chewing on that same tree pretty much the whole video because it takes him the entire evening to get the bark off that long branch that he's working on. So if you sit and wait, you'll see the next beaver come along in a couple of minutes. Well, I was really glad another beaver joined Chewbarka. At this point, I stopped the video camera so that I could take a bunch of pictures. While I was taking photos, the second beaver that arrived moved further into the water, and so I started videotaping the two of them. And as you can see from this next clip, uh, the university bridge is a couple hundred meters away, and there's lots of traffic going by. So the two of them ate like that for quite a while, and I took some more photos. When the next clip starts, you'll see it's starting to get a bit closer to dusk and less light. But over the next 3 minutes or so, two more beavers arrived and some ducks were swimming by. And so I'll stop talking and just let you watch the action unfold as the family starts to gather for dinner. Those of you who regularly watch my videos know that sometimes the beavers don't share their food very well. This night there was very little dispute about food. I think it was because Chewbarka had brought more than one branch down with him from the woods, so there seemed to be lots of food and they didn't have to fight over one branch. So it was just very peaceful. So now I have another little clip. The four of them have settled in and seem to just to be each enjoying their own dinner. And as a result, nobody has to fight over any food. Over the next 15 minutes, the sun went down and a couple of the beavers left and came back, and then a fifth beaver swam upstream and joined them. So here's a clip some of you may have seen yesterday because I shared it already of just showing that there were 5 beavers sitting along the riverbank by dark. The next clip is the last one, but it's pretty special and pretty unusual. As dark set in, I just slowly creeped a little closer to where the last 2 beavers were. By this point, the other beavers had all carried on, and I was sitting right on the edge of the water, and there were 2 beavers left, and I don't know if by now, I've been sitting there for an hour, if they've kind of forgot I'm there, but they were wandering around in the dark, and both of them just about walked right into me. You'll see my knees get in the way of the video a couple of times because I'm trying to move the camera to keep the beavers in frame, but also show the lights of the city in the background. So basically, sitting in the dark with a couple of wild beavers a few feet away is extremely cool. And this clip will kind of give you an idea of what I was watching just before I went home last night. Well, that's the end of the video. I really wanted to allow you all the opportunity to sit and have the same experience I had sitting by the river watching these beavers. I go out looking for the beavers most nice evenings. The nights aren't always as successful as this. Some nights I don't see any beavers, or other nights I can't get close enough to them. Or sometimes I get close enough to one or two, but they don't stay in one place very long. These nights where they stay in one place for an extended period and lots of family members get together, they're just magical, and it's what keeps me going. And really glad to get the opportunity to share this with other wildlife or beaver fans out there, so you can kind of see what I see through my eyes. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed it. Keep tuning into my channel or to my social media sites, because there will be plenty more beaver videos and photos to come. I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in. Cheers.